So we see this dust. Is there any immediate reaction to breathing it in?
No.
I think we need to get our suits on now.
I'm fully aware of the fact that we are all, to my knowledge, all infected.
If we book ass, I can do 20 minutes. That's the best we can get. But 20 minutes is not gonna pop this place. And account 10 for fucking fungus or whatever.
Has anything happened to you? Are you feeling anything weird?
No.
I think
the
we're all
whole
feeling
situation's
stressed.
weird.
Funny story. I didn't think we need a frag grenade today. I brought it mostly so I could threaten him.
Well, I'm glad I deserved that level of threatening, I guess.
And we are back for part 3 of this Mothership adventure here on Dice and Daydreams. When we last left off, our 4 were descending from the habitation part of Choi Labs down the maintenance shaft to the maintenance tunnels beneath the facility proper, here below the ice sheets of this planet and under and in the ocean. So we see the 4 of you, led by the drone from Ryder, descending this ladder.
MVP.
It is wet in here, and there are not nearly as many, but just occasional small sections of that moss with the white flowers here. But you descend down and down and down, the sound of your boots, of your vac suits clinging and sealing onto magnetically the ladder as you step. And Cyrus, as you are climbing, the act of doing so is unexpectedly painful. Every time your suit rubs and makes contact with your skin, it feels like it burns.
That's just the arthritis kicking in. That's all that is. Everything is 100% fine with my flesh.
So, as Ryder, you are the first one to step down here. Splash! You drop down into knee-high, dark, brackish water. The room that you enter into is clearly solely designed for you to step down off of the ladder, but it leads to the maintenance tunnels proper. The tunnels themselves are pitch black and filled to about knee to waist high, depending on your height, with this dark water. You all had a map that generally laid out the maintenance area. You know that there are, according to what you heard from Yuna, that there should be controls for pumps down in the maintenance area here. You know that as well, just from your general map. One of the server systems for the server room for the facility is down here in maintenance as well, past the rooms that control the pumps for the labs. So as you step down here into this deep black water, no light other than your flashlights, where are we heading?
For horror purposes, they were in front of me, just in case something was coming out. But if not, then I will happily say I was the first
Okay.
one.
Totally
Thank
fair.
you, thank you for that. I
I
appreciate
think
that.
I'll take my flashlight out and just, like, if the drone doesn't already have one, just, like, MacGyver it on and just try to have it go a little bit forward
Okay.
while I'm, like, slowly trekking through the water.
The tunnels here themselves, the rooms are, at least this room that you step down into, this first one, decent enough sized. But the tunnels themselves that connect the maintenance rooms are pretty tight.
Okay.
You can walk shoulder to shoulder, 2 of you, but not all in a line.
Got it.
I'm gonna whip out my data pad and see if it can just like ping any sort of signal from like where a terminal might be. See if I can just pick something up in the.
There are numerous down here.
Okay.
It seems like there are numerous terminals down here controlling everything from the power generator, the air generator. There are storage rooms, the server center, the pumps, numerous different terminals down here. There are also airlocks, down here in the maintenance area that lead out into the ocean itself. It is under the ocean for a reason. So they need access to outside. Those are also down here.
How deep into the Water would we be at this point?
Again, depending on your height, knee to hip level.
Sorry, no, I meant under.
Like the ocean.
Oh,
How many?
well, I mean,
If things were to open, how far down in the ocean would we be?
if things were to open, you are
be
beneath
dead.
a very thick
That's what I'm
ice.
saying, but
You're
you'd be
beneath
dead,
a
right? Okay,
a
I'll
kilometer thick ice sheet, so you wouldn't be making it to the surface even if you were right next to it.
Just in case things happen, I want to be sure.
Yeah.
It'd
Fair
be a
question.
quick
No.
death, maybe, relatively.
Yeah, that's
You know
fair.
what? I accept it at this point.
Yeah, I'm running to the nearest terminal I can find.
Yeah, I don't know. There's
So the nearest terminal, or would you be making it like? Would you be aimed trying to find the pumps for the labs?
Oh, so there's different terminals for different.
Oh yeah, there are
Okay,
numerous
okay.
different rooms in here that control different parts of the facility.
Why don't I try to help you?
Okay.
I feel like using the map and what we saw,
Yeah.
could we kind of work together to try to find the right terminal?
Yeah.
So, knowing what you know as of right now, you know that the labs they're flooded, that there is water coming in from somewhere in there. You also do know that there are, like was told and like you knew, there are the pumps.
Yep.
So you can absolutely locate those on your map.
Yep.
You can locate those rooms and those
Yep.
terminals between the two of you. That's no problem.
Okay.
There is also a status room in the maintenance facility, a power generator room, air generator room, status room, the server room.
I think the first thing I try to find is temperature control.
Probably air generators, right?
Would that be?
Is that oxygen or is that?
Oh,
Yeah, I feel like that's oxygen, not necessarily like temperature.
Wait, was there any room that would?
Status, power, air, those three do make
I thought
sense.
that she was saying that these creatures are from the cold, but they've adapted to
Right.
the heated climate. So,
So worst case
would
scenario,
cooling
they
it
would-
actually make a difference? Because if the samples are from the frozen water,
Yeah. Well, I'm just thinking, at the very least, right? Like if they're adapted to the heavy heat, it's at least going to take them a little bit of time. Maybe even just slow them down a little
Well,
bit.
yeah,
Right?
it sounds like maybe the frozen water was what was keeping them at bay.
oh maybe.
So we can cool
Yeah.
them down. It can at least slow this thing down.
But maybe the first thing we should do is maybe we check out that status room, that system room, to get a full kind of picture of everything before we make any big moves.
Yeah, I will say air generator whenever my head, I'm like, that's air conditioning. I know what it means now.
Yeah.
That was Lou, that was not right. Yeah, she'll agree with you and be like, okay, yeah, that seems like a good place to start. I don't think we should split up in here.
Yeah. Systems room first, everyone?
Yeah, let's go.
Cool.
Let's go.
Little status room.
I think same formation, drone first, then
Yep.
followed by you.
Yep.
Yep.
I've got my gun raised, got the flashlight out. I'm checking every single corner, however many corners are down here in this tunnel. I'm very much listening actively for any skittering or
He's an
slinking.
active listener.
That's a really important skill. As a team, like we want to practice active listening both with each other and the environment.
You know, my wife used to say the same thing.
Used to?
Let's go.
You continue pushing down the tunnels, and the status room is actually directly connected off of one of the four branches to this room that you entered in. So you head down the tight tunnels towards the status room. You see the door with that written on the outside. Pushing in, letting the drone go first, you see a room with on your screen of the drone, you see a room with a lot of computers and a lot of computer screens. You also see moving in here, that there is something moving in here.
Okay.
It looks like another one of those hands that is just like swimming at the top of the water here. Just
So like on the okay.
Yeah, she'll kind of like caution side space, just do like a little whistle and be like,
So I'm gonna point my gun at it, my revolver, but I want to be very cognizant. Does it seem like if I pay closer attention to the area surrounding it, are there other shapes or other things that might suggest a larger, horde of these things than just the one?
not in here, no.
Okay.
You just see the one.
I'm worried about the sound.
I'm gonna look back to the crew and give them a look of basically. You want me to?
I think so, yeah.
You haven't seen it yet.
I'm gonna stay out here.
I'm worried about the sound because in these tunnels, I feel like everything's just gonna
knife or something?
I got a drill, so that might also be really loud.
There's
I
an
got
industrial
some
drill.
rope. Maybe you could just like wrestle it down. You seem really strong.
Maybe we just ignore it.
Do you think it'll overcome us?
I'm not gonna put money on that. Give me the rope.
Sure. So it's like 100 meters, so I'll just like cut off a chunk and be like, all right, see
I'm gonna wrap it around my hand, garrote style. I'm gonna slowly try to make my way towards this thing.
after-
Go around the multi-hand monster.
Well,
So-
you said this thing, it's the size of like a forearm, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's, you know.
Yeah. Oh, no. It's just a
No,
concept.
I don't think I'm gonna choke the life out of it. I can, you know, maybe hit it against the wall a little bit.
Yeah.
Go ahead as you start wading through this water and you try to like manually grapple with this thing. Make me a combat roll.
Okay.
Would it be strength or combat?
This is combat.
Okay.
51. And then can I add military?
Yes.
Training? Or yeah. So
My time in the army's prepped me for grappling hands.
you'd be surprised. 74.
I think that'll be below your total.
Shoot. Yes. Dang it.
Okay, so this thing, as you start pushing through the water and reach towards it, it dives below the water and you grab onto nothing. You take a stress point for failing that, and let's see. With a 7 total on the die, it is going to roll below its very low combat score. And you are going to take 10 damage, max damage, as you feel something rip at your suit beneath the water. You will immediately, in addition to the 10 points of damage, take 1 more stress point.
Guns are so cool, guys. Maybe we should just really go back to guns. Oh my god.
What are you all now doing?
Ryder sees that and is just gonna like immediately like jump into action and just start like feeling around to see if she can like feel the thing in the water.
You feel as this thing, like, it looked just like a hand, but it tears into your flesh as if using the bone beneath like claws, and you feel as it rends into your thigh. And you're trying to find this thing. It's beneath the water right now. Are you trying to shoot at it?
She's
Are you
yelling at Sarah's like, where is it? Where's the fucking thing? And you're just pointing at it.
Yeah, I'm just.
Can we shoot in water?
You can shoot it. You can absolutely shoot.
Bullet speeds are reduced. They're just.
Yeah.
I don't want to shoot you.
I hear all this happening
Uh-huh.
in the room.
I'm just cursing very loudly.
Yeah.
There's like this cold, like tingling fear that runs through me. And I want more than anything for us all to make it out, but I can't go. I press my back against the wall. And I
Where is this in proximity of the room?
Where is what? Her?
This scuffle.
This is in the
We're in the
room.
room.
You
Like,
walk down a
center of the
tunnel.
room, like,
Oh, this is about, yeah, close to the center of the room.
I'm gonna bug over to the computer. while this is
Okay.
happening. Yeah.
Can I? Is my adrenaline still up right now?
Yes.
Or is it gone? Okay, cool. She's really confident that she could just reach down and grab this thing at this point.
Okay, you
Alright.
can also make me a combat roll to try to grab this. And for Johnny, you're running over to the computer through the water, trying quickly to get some information. What are you trying to get here?
A couple things. How long we have till this place entirely collapses?
Got it?
Can I flush the lab? And any sort of reading in the lab.
Make me a computer or hacking
Yeah,
check.
of course.
So this will be intellect check plus
Plus
any
hacking.
relevant skill you're going to apply.
D100 for mine.
D100 versus your combat.
What does it mean when it's 00?
Like 0 on all of them?
No, just on this one.
A 0 in the first
That's
place.
good. That's good.
Oh, okay. It's a 1.
1. So yes, you reach below the water and you come out with this this hand and up to elbow forearm that has the bone beneath revealed, and it's grown mossy lumps and tumors as it has begun to, this bloom has started to repurpose this arm to its own alien design. But you have it in your hands now as it is like trying to scratch down at you.
Okay, she's gonna be like, fucking shoot the thing! And like holding it like this. and just waiting for somebody else to.
Can I shoot it without shooting her in the face?
I would give you advantage on a combat roll, and you could add your firearms.
Okay.
So you can roll it twice and take the lower result.
Okay, please.
To keep watch
Please,
outside.
goodness.
Got it. That
So
makes
that's
sense.
51. What's 66? 66.
So 65 or below. There you go.
Ooh,
You can roll a second time to see if you critically
I know-
succeed.
oh, okay,
No, because of
okay,
advantage.
that's true,
It's not going to
that's
hurt
true,
you.
That's true.
You've already succeeded.
Better.
Nope.
But you succeed. Is this with your pistol or with your
This is my
SMG?
revolver.
So go ahead and roll me 1d10 plus 1 as you manage to successfully shoot it. And we cut over to Johnny while this is happening.
I almost did something cool, guys.
So close.
I know.
It's so cool.
I have a
How much health do you
57
have?
for hacking, but unfortunately I rolled a nice 69.
Nice.
Well,
You
I also would have a 57 for hacking.
So you are starting to get information, and you are, but you're hearing the shouting and screaming and the bullet fire here. So this, you take a stress point. This is stressful. You get a few pieces of information though. One, you see a lot of warnings about the heating system being in overdrive, and that the power generator seems to be compromised but still functioning. You also notice alerts telling you that the labs are flooded, but specifically that there is a breach from area AD, which it identifies as the sea environment testing region.
Okay.
And you do feel like you could, if you tried again and spent a little bit more time in here, you might be able to seal off that section of the labs from in here.
I think I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Make me another hacking check. What did you get on the revolver damage?
2.
2 damage. You shoot it, and the force of it sends it flying from your grasp, Ryder, back into the water. Don't know if it's still around, but you hit it.
I think we just gotta keep pressing on. If it comes back, I don't know. I can feel again.
How much more time do you need?
What did you get?
I think I'm onto something here. I got a 30.
30 this time. Okay.
Beats my 57.
And you feel as something moves by your leg, but you keep your focus in here, manage to get into a subsystem controlling the doors, and you get an alert that you have successfully sealed the area of the breach. The labs are still flooded at current, but what that means is if you activate the pumps now, it can actually pump the water out instead of just having it be immediately
Which I
replaced.
can't do from here.
Not from here, but that is done now.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
But you do feel something move across your leg.
All right, we can book it to the pump room. We can leave the hand. I mean, it's gonna be.
Can we close this door behind us? Like, is this a closable door, or is it kind of busted open?
It was just a hatch that you opened, so you could absolutely pull it back shut.
Let's go. Let's go.
How beat up are you? Is his bone all gross, or your?
What do you
suit's
mean
just-
his bone?
Well, you said a bone. It was the hand bone.
That was the hand.
Got it. So your suit is just ripped.
Yes.
Got it. And you're not like limping, like it's just a little.
Oh, I would imagine he's limping
No,
pretty
I'm not
bad.
doing great. I'm hurt, but.
Would you want me to hit you with the stim pack real fast?
I will take. I wouldn't turn that down. No.
Okay. Because I don't think there's anything we can do to close your wound properly in this gross water that you're walking around in.
This
That's
gross fungus water. Yeah,
pretty
that's probably
nasty.
not great.
So she'll like rip the thing off the stim pack and just like take your leg and just hit you with it.
You could also grab some stuff from the first aid kit and try to wrap it. Try to wrap to not get more stuff in.
As you all step out of here, close this door behind you with Cyrus breathing heavily. Ryder comes over, injects this stim pack. Roll me a d10, and you will recover that much health. 2 health recovered. You reduce your stress by 1.
Hey.
And
that.
go ahead and roll me a d10 2 more times. Don't add them together. These are for separate things. The first one is to see how long you get advantage on your rolls.
Oh, cool.
For the next 7 minutes, you have advantage on all of your rolls.
Whoa.
Go ahead and roll me a d10 one more time. You don't want a 1 or a 0.
Why'd you tell me that?
Woo! Ooh, that looked stressful there
Did
for a
you
second.
See it hang on the
That
wall?
looked a little stressful there for a second.
I
Just
saw
caught
that.
a little bit of the edge there.
But with,
missed it.
with a 7, you don't have to immediately make a death save from ODing, because this is intense stuff that you are injecting.
I ate
Oh.
my first stim pack.
I'm gonna try to wrap your leg as well with the gauze from the first aid kit.
So
you
are
happen
you,
to have a hairdryer on you, would you?
so for that purposes, since that's a narrative use of the
narrative.
gauze, that doesn't take your first aid usage, but that is one stim pack used. And so you all step back out here. You know, because of the maps you were provided, where to go to access the pumps. And like I said, you have to go down the tunnels the same direction that you would have to in order to reach the server room down here as well.
Okay.
Wait a minute, real quick. I forgot I had armor points.
Correct.
Do I take 2 of those damage?
2 of those
Am I
away,
like-
and your
not
armor is no longer functional in terms of armor.
It's okay, guys. I'm at 7 health.
Hey,
That's much
way
better.
better than 2.
Yeah.
All right, time to go to the pump room, right?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. You start pushing your way back through these tight, cramped, dark, flooded tunnels. You push on, you take a left, keep pushing forward, wading through this water. Every now and then you hear something moving in the water in front of you or behind you that makes you stop for a second. But eventually, you come upon the first of the 5 separate rooms that are all near each other, but they control pumps focused on separate sections of the, or I'm sorry, 4 different rooms, control 4 different pumps in the laboratory facility. So you arrive at the first one, which is labeled General Testing Access Pump. Open the door, and you see the controls in this partially flooded room for the pumps.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, trying to do exactly what we were expecting to try and clear out the water from that room so it's usable now that the seal is broken, or the seal is covered, I guess. Right?
You push your way in here. It's a small room. All it does is control the pumps. It
Yeah.
doesn't need to be big. It's
Yeah.
a small side room.
Yeah.
Is Johnny going in alone? Anyone go?
With you.
Okay.
Johnny, you immediately start activating the pumps. No check necessary. This is easy. But while you're in here, you're focused. You hear the water move. And you look and you see bobbing in the water your direction a half dissolved face with the tongue lolling out and almost using the tongue as a paddle to propel itself towards the 2 of you. I need you, because this is your triggered fear save, to make me a fear save with disadvantage here.
Okay.
You got this.
I don't. Too bad it's not a sanity save. I do not make it.
Could you roll me a d5? So that's a d10 and divide it by 2.
Sure.
I hate to be that guy, but
I guess it could
disadvantage
crit.
could
I
also
could
crit
crit.
negatively. Yeah.
Yep, that's true.
It
You did
didn't,
not
thank
crit.
God.
Good shout, though.
1.
1, you take 1 stress point.
I do. What's your stress at?
8.
Just a little bit.
Could be all worse.
I'm at 13, so you don't know.
But as
10 really.
as you are in here not noticing this, you get to work and you hear, as you get the green light of success, and you hear the pump here start to kick on. Seems like it's
I
working.
wouldn't just look at it and say nothing. There's a head. There's a head.
Doesn't seem to be bothering you at this point. It's just bobbing in here, but it
Say
is
goodbye to the doors.
disturbing.
Is it blocking in any way?
No.
Well, when you say that it's using its tongue as a paddle, it is a head abomination, correct? It's not
Oh,
just-
it is horrifying to
Yeah.
behold.
It's alive. Like it,
Depends on your definition.
You know, it's
Seems to be.
animate. Yeah,
Seems to be.
I'm just gonna pass it. It sounds like it's not
Make some
doing a good
waves.
job of pursuing us. So
I'm slightly high on the overwhelming amount of stim pack, so I just choose to turn around and keep going.
So there,
Yeah.
there are 3 more rooms very nearby that contain the remaining 3 pumps. Could you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Could you roll me hacking 3 times?
okay.
This is to determine something else. This won't result in a stress point if you fail.
Okay. So just roll it 3
Yep.
times, raw.
And just let me know success or fail.
Attempt number 1 is a success.
Okay?
Attempt number 2 is a success.
Okay.
Number 3 is a success.
It's your boy.
Huge success. Huge success. Well done. Which means you managed to get in and out of these next 3 rooms, all of which have these strange, regrown, repurposed body parts floating. One of them is just a torso in here with more of that fume starting to just geyser out. But you managed to dive into each room, reactivate the pumps, and dive back out.
On seeing this, Cyrus has to regard the streamer with a begrudging but earned amount of respect. Like, I got to admit, kid, I didn't know you had the stones.
Yeah, remind me to throw up later.
I'll join you.
As you come out of the final room, though, you step forward, you get this congratulations from Silas, you feel that or Cyrus, excuse me, that you did this part. This was part of the thing you needed to be able to do. Your chest muscles spasm and contract, and then when they relax are replaced with this ache, and that sensation of movement of something crawling on your chest grows, now like a colony, but instead of feeling like it's on top of the skin and under the suit, it feels like it's under your skin.
Let's move. Let's move, please.
You alright?
Let's go.
I don't think any of us are all right. We need to go now. What's next on the list?
We did the pumps. We wanted to try and maybe cool the space and then meet the labs. Am I wrong?
Didn't you say that there was something wrong with the temperature?
There's a crackling from a speaker, distant here, but you can hear it echoing down the tunnels. I can hear the water training. Whatever you did, it sounds like the pumps are on.
They are.
Just your voice kind of dies down here with all the water.
I think the temperature reading said it was reaching a critical mass, right?
Not that it was reaching a critical mass, that the temperature or that the heating units are in overdrive.
I'm on the fence. I think on one hand we could try to fix the temperature, or we need to head to the lab now.
I think it's probably not worth it. I think your point about it surviving in the cold is probably correct. Let's just head back to the lab, and that gives us more time to figure out a cure.
You haven't snare strong yet, so I'm with you.
Cyrus you can tell that Cyrus is a little dazed at this point. He's looking a little foggy-eyed, but he just nods and goes, right.
Call a little robot as our guide, and we'll start headed over to the lab.
So in order to go to the lab, you have 2 paths you can take. You can retrace the way that you just went back up the maintenance, back to the crossroads, and then through the airlock there. Or you could try the maintenance hatch that goes specifically to the labs.
I don't know if
That goes through the crossroads.
No, why would we go through the crossroads?
No, that's what I'm saying. We have to go through the crossroad maintenance hatch to get to the lab, correct?
No, you could go back to habitation and then just walk back to the crossroads the same way you came and go to the labs.
Right.
How big is the
I don't
hatch?
think we should backtrack.
Well, what's the distance? Because we can just send the drone down and look.
Why wouldn't we want to go back through the way we already came?
There were that you threw a grenade.
Yeah, I killed them all.
Well, we definitely didn't kill them.
No,
think
we
so.
shut
Cool enough.
we shut the door on
That's
a bunch
true. There could be a
of
bunch of them just like waiting on that
Waiting for
door
us
to take
to-
us out.
We shut the door.
I would feel safer looking, and then if we don't feel great, we run back. But I think we should look if we're already all the way here.
So there's a hatch that leads to the lab. Yeah.
Many of the locations have maintenance ports. So
Okay.
we went through habitation. We were warned that the monster was
It's in the crossroads.
at the crossroads.
The crossroads maintenance section
Yeah,
specifically.
but we don't know if the lab maintenance has anything. It might be worth,
Yeah.
like Ryder was saying, at least investigating that option before we turn around.
Yeah. Okay.
Whatever you guys want to do, just do it quick.
So, am I correct in understanding the plan is to at least investigate the maintenance hatch? Okay, that's right near you. So, where you are right now, right outside the final of the lab pump rooms, there is the tunnel continues to your left a little bit to the server room,
Okay.
which, just a reminder, one of the things that they wanted you to get down here was research data from the server center.
I thought that was
Right.
in the lab.
Just
Is that
it might be, but
No,
you
we
do
should
know
check
that
the server room.
there is a
The
server
sample
room
would
contained
be
down
in the
here.
lab.
Oh, well, if we can hit the server room maintenance hatch, we don't even need to go in the lab.
We do need to go in the lab. We need to get the
Well, the
sample.
antidote. The
We need,
antidote's in the lab.
we need to get the antidote to not die. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Something tells me that the company's not gonna let us back on the ship in our
Yes,
current
yes,
condition.
no, super fair.
We
We
can
need
split
to
up.
I don't think splitting up is a good idea.
Alright, I'm kind of out of
Listen,
ideas.
True Tube's got a lot of horror movies that ain't it.
Let's go into the server room. I'll help you.
Yeah.
Let's get the file we need.
I think we should all go in. Yeah. Yeah.
I'll keep point.
Before we move, did it get a chance to look at those hatches, or were you
Sure.
ignoring that?
The hatch that actually leads to the ladder to the labs is the one right next to
Yeah.
where you are, because the lab pump tunnels are here. It makes sense that it would deposit you very close to here. So as you had it go in there first, there are still flashing emergency lights right here. And the hatch up seems to be sealed, which would make sense to you if the
Just like
room
one
were
we went
flooded.
down.
But you did just turn the pumps on. It might just take some time for the area to become unflooded and the override to be canceled.
Okay, I'll relay that because then we can go.
Yeah.
We'll go to the other room. We'll come back and hopefully we'll be ready to go if we need to go this way.
Worst case scenario, we can cut a hole in with your laser thing.
Because it goes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
If the water's draining anyway.
Yeah. All right, let's do it.
All right. So you head just a little more down the tunnel to the server room. The door is right there, and this one seems very well sealed, which would make sense. You would want the server room to be as watertight as possible, so it is currently closed.
This is where the files would be. Does the access code work?
As green light,
Yep.
and if you open it, water starts to flood in, so you have to move in pretty quickly
Okay.
in here.
Yep.
Close the door behind, just half an inch of water managing to push in as you get in here pretty quick. It's a server room. There are server backups here, rows and rows of data vaults still in working order. It's pretty cool in this room. You see no signs of moss growth in here. Nothing sets off your alarm bells. And there's a very convenient terminal to access.
Okay. Yeah.
So here's the thing. You start to get to work on here. No roll necessary. All you're doing is going through files, looking for relevant things and copying them onto your own
Yep.
data stick. Easy. But we have a question and a consideration. Do we wait for the pumps to fully clear out the labs before taking the maintenance hatch up, which would require a little time? Or do we backtrack and try to go through the airlock from the crossroads that you could potentially get in sooner than the hatch, which is at ground level? There is no wrong answer.
Option 3.
Oh?
We use the laser engraver.
Because if you guys,
Laser engraver.
if it's,
That is the most OP laser engraver ever. It can take out a ship.
we determined it's safe in this room, which means I'm comfortable working in here if one of you is at least kind of near the door, because the hatch is right out there. So if you guys start cutting away, I can keep plugging away here. We'll be good, right?
Yeah. Ryder will kind of crack their knuckles and be like, I've been waiting for this all. Wait, that was really good.
That was, yeah.
I like it.
Role play.
I start typing away while they are doing the other stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, who is staying in here in the server room, and who is going out to deal with potentially cutting away into the maintenance?
I'm happy to be on point, cutting into the maintenance in case anything hops out. You know.
Do you feel comfortable being with somebody else too? Like,
I'll stay
Yeah,
with
Doc,
you.
you can stay
Yeah,
in here
you
with
guys
me.
are
Yeah,
good?
yeah,
Okay.
just to watch me back.
and
Cool.
you have a gun.
I do, of course. I have the standard issue.
Can I?
You have
And
another gun?
I passed them the my combat shotgun. Just this is a very close space. I think this would be an efficient weapon.
Sure.
Well, yeah.
All right, cool.
Let's go.
Yep.
So, Ryder, as you start to head out and you're controlling your drone, this suit is feeling insanely constricting. The weight of the suit feels heavy on you, constricting, crushing even. And you start to feel phantom limb pain from limbs you don't have. and you feel your toes wiggling in your boots, and you're not moving your toes. And in fact, as you take a little bit more awareness of your body, your toes aren't moving, but you feel toes moving in your boot.
Do you got a knife?
Actually, I don't think I do.
You don't have one on you?
No.
So weird how I just have a drill and rope and a wrench and no knife. Super cool.
Maybe if someone hadn't fucked up the coffee and I was a little more alert this morning, but neither here nor there.
Morgan somewhere feels her ears burning. What I do?
Also, Ryder's like real sweating and just like, alright, we just gotta get through this next part. We just gotta get through this next part. And it's like, gonna kind of push forward with this. Thankfully, no one has a knife.
You said my suit's torn, right?
Oh yeah, as you step in here where the water is not up to your leg, there is a huge rip, and you have a big shredded gash there.
Well, that's what got bandaged up.
A
right?
bandage.
Yes, it was bandaged,
underlying,
but
right.
yes, the suit is torn, and you do still have a
Now,
injury.
Is
but
the suit serving any function at this point?
not really. In fact, your leg is now mostly full of water.
Yeah.
Just that bottom one.
So I'm just gonna start taking off the suit.
Peeling it off.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Cyrus?
It ain't doing me much good anymore anyway. Might as well get some of this fucking heat out.
Doc, your skin burns like the worst sunburn imaginable. And every little movement you make feels like you are walking a knife's edge between safety and your skin ripping just as you move.
Yeah. Johnny, do you have a family?
No.
When that question is asked, I would absolutely like you to make a fear save, please.
Sure. Thanks, Anna.
That is 100% a fear save question.
For sure. I feel that. Yeah.
Stress point.
Coolio. Can I be multitasking while this is
Yes,
happening at least?
of
Okay,
course.
Cool.
There's no check necessary for what you're doing.
You turn your head and you're just like.
Yeah, no, for sure. New Los Angeles orphan made it big. That's my shit, and I'm gonna die in this little shithole here. Anyways, while you're asking,
What? Why am I asking, or
Yeah.
while I'm asking?
why are you asking? Yeah.
Oh, well, it wasn't in your file.
Yeah. I asked them to keep it out. Consideration. Probably should have just left it blank.
Cyrus, did you start taking your suit off in the server room or when you went back out into the tunnel with Ryder?
Like on my way out of the server room, like just realizing that it was just filled with water.
So just like right before you step out, as you strip this off, all of you see, but you obviously experience most viscerally. Where the suit had made contact with your skin as you take it off, it peels your flesh off with it. Just large, seeping, wet wounds. And
Not supposed to do that.
there is, as you look at your arm, where it is, just right around the edge, there's this small, black, hair-like growth starting to just grow from the wound. That looks very familiar.
Y'all got a knife?
Nope.
Hey, Ryder.
I would say there is a basic scalpel in the med
First
kit.
aid kit. Yes.
The laser
No. No.
on your doohickey. Yeah.
No.
Cut it and cauterize it. Let's go.
No.
We're gonna be using it anyway. Come on.
No.
It's my arm. Are you gonna tell me how to cut it off?
It might stop the infection. We don't know.
Am I able to think? I'm not this type of doctor, but I'd like to think that in this moment, can I think back to med school? This is an internal infection. I don't even think cutting it off will make a difference. But
I'm
can I
gonna-
consider whether this might be
I mean,
emotionally
here's what
stabilizing?
here's what I'm going to say comes to your head. Cut what off? The arm?
No,
The
but
skin?
it might make him feel better.
Which arm? How much has been infected? This is just the part you can see.
I try to put a strand of hair behind my ear before remembering that I'm still in my vac suit. In moments of stress, sometimes calming emotions is more important than.
I'm
No,
gonna.
I don't say this out loud. This is all man.
Oh, okay.
Calming.
Could you, as this is happening though, as you see yourself, I do need a panic check from you.
I think that maybe if we can bring comfort, even though
D20.
I'm pretty confident that it won't help, I will pull out the medical scalpel and just the visible part I'd like to try to cut away. Just the visible growth.
Okay.
Because if he could emotionally feel like part of the problem was removed, he might be able to more efficiently work towards our objective.
So, you aren't a trained surgeon.
No, but I am a
You're a linguist and
psychologist.
psychologist.
I'm
but,
also a sophantologist.
So I need an intellect check
I am a
here.
sophantologist, though, so I have studied alien
You
species
have,
as well.
but so make me a medicine check to try to cut away part of his flesh.
I'm skilled in
So
lasers.
intellect check.
Intellect.
Have I agreed
Just
to
the
this
growth.
stuff?
Well,
It's up
that's
to you.
up to you.
It's up to you.
I'm gonna.
Would you said, do you have a scalpel or a knife? And I do.
No, I didn't ask for a knife. I asked for a laser.
Oh.
He wants it all gone.
Oh, in that case,
I will say
I'll freeze with the knife.
I'm very skilled in lasers.
No, thank you.
Plus 10 bonus to lasers.
Plus 10 to laser.
That would
but
remove no.
No, I agree with you though. I think it's concerning. How about if she scrapples us, we can wrap your arm up, go in this room, and then we check on it, and then we can talk about lasers. It's the fastest thing we do.
What does his arm? What does his arm feel like? To me.
On absolute fire. But then again, so does like all of your skin.
That's true.
Feels like it is burning.
I'm so focused, but the one thing you hear me yell from the other room is, "Idiots! Shock!"
Yeah, if you bleed out when we're on this, I need you with me because you're the muscle.
Fine, do it. Just do it. Get it off me.
Are you cutting?
Just a little bit.
How much of the moss is visible?
I mean, it's just so the section of his skin that you can see is mostly along the back of the hand and the forearm because you were pretty bundled before going underneath here. But that section, I mean, just right along the perimeter of it, has this black,
Around the
furry
perimeter?
little outline of the moss. And you can see, even as you watch and you look at it, these tiny little white growths. And you can swear, as you look really close, that on the black moss there are these microscopic little things moving amongst the hairs.
I see this. I look towards the scalpel, like the scalpel I'm holding, and I see a little bit of myself reflected. I slip it away and I pull out the pain meds. Here, let me wrap it. Take these.
We're not cutting.
We need to be in a more sanitary space. This will hold on for now.
I have my own pain meds. I take my own fucking pain meds. Yeah.
I wrap it.
Do you just wrap it? No cutting?
I just wrap it.
Okay.
I slip the scalpel away.
Okay.
I'm gonna pass you some pain meds.
No roll necessary then if we're not
I'll take the pain
doing
meds.
anything. You take the pain meds.
Wait. Even in my state, is there any reason that I should be worried about ODing on taking?
Not on pain
Okay.
meds. No, you're good.
No.
Okay,
Fair.
still
I
pack in
mean,
my
if you
system.
take all 12, like, well,
Well,
12
but I just-
full
I
bottles,
just had
yeah.
the stim pack of, I
No,
still
you're
have
good,
the-
you're good.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I give you the pain meds.
So you just kind of like hawk down a mouthful of these, and
And I'll wrap it. Out of sight, out of mind.
Psychology.
so the two of you push back out of the server room, head towards this door, and your drone affixes to a nearby wall, takes aim with its laser cutter, and begins to cut upwards because it's the hatch that is sealed. So it begins to cut, and the second it does, water starts to pour down. There's already a lot of water down here, but it starts to, the more and more it cuts, slowly working its way around this, more water just keeps pouring down. Takes about 10 minutes for each group to finish their task. And for the ease of the narrative, they complete it about the same time. There is a,
Parallel editing.
as the seal, the hatch here, drops down into the water with a heavy splash. There is about another 30 or 60 seconds of water just pouring full down. You all, the two of you, have to hold on. The water here rises by about half a foot by the time it's done. So it's definitely getting up to, for some of you, waist high at this point. But at about that time, you also get a notification that all relevant data has been copied onto your stick.
Well, if we all don't die, we at least get paid. Anyways.
Bright side.
Right side.
That's true. We do have the sample and the files.
I think we climb up, right?
Yeah, let's get the hell out of here.
Okay. You all head to the newly opened hatch, very wet right now, and begin to climb upward. You eventually reach the top access point, which was not sealed up here, which is why water had flooded down, and manage to climb up into a very similar room to the room that you entered into from the habitation center here into maintenance. The door here is still is slightly ajar, how the water got in, but you find yourselves now in the laboratory area. And as you open the door leading from maintenance, the floor is still very wet, and there is algae, almost like this black seaweed that is attached to and growing from all different parts of the tunnels and corridors, now laying limp and damp now that, and you can still hear the pump still pushing out the final bits of water, but you're able to now navigate here in the labs.
We found patient 0.
So, I want to try to call out to Una. Una, where are you in the lab?
I'm in the datacomms room.
Now before we come to you, have you been infected?
No, I don't think so. I've been in here this whole time.
We have food.
She's lying.
No, I'm more worried about us infecting her. We can't go barging in there, even with our supplies.
Ask her if she has a suit.
Do you have a suit?
No, but I've been sealed in here. If it was going to take me at all, if I would be infected, I would have died days ago. And all around in here, amongst the plant growths, there are those small, little white blooms that look like stars against the dark night of these seaweed that is collapsed here. And you can see a little bit of movement in some patches of the seaweed, of something just moving beneath it.
Hey, Rockstar, listen, sooner we get those temporary, maybe not even effective meds, the sooner we get ourselves uninfected, the sooner we can get in there and give you food. Until then, we can't give you anything because our food's going to be infected too. So
Wait, is the food infected too, you think?
And they
we'll
won't take
have to
anything
pass it
from
to
us.
them. We'll have to open up the door. There's no way that they're not going to get it iced by it.
The air itself is already
Yeah.
enough for us, right? Like,
We took one breath of that and we're, you know.
not you though.
If you were looking for the C-14, again, I advise against using it. But the experimental samples, they should be in the general testing room to the north.
I immediately start moving towards the general testing room.
Cool.
I think this is a, like, we run first and shoot stuff if we have to
Yep.
later.
Yeah.
Like,
I agree.
Yeah.
I want to try. Do I feel like the food is infected? I'm trying to think this through. They're in sealed containers.
So was I. I was in a vacuum suit. I'm infected right now. We know that. I feel it.
I just don't think there's a way we open this door where she doesn't get any kind of sickness.
Yeah.
Unless she's lying to us or...
I don't think anyone survived down here for 2 fucking weeks without getting it. Look at this place.
1 week.
Whatever. Do you see this? We don't know what's behind that door. She could be.
We're not saying people
You
don't help her.
gesture to the side, Silas, and you feel your skin tear at your bicep as you do.
Let's go. Do I have a mental image of where Una would be? Like what door?
I believe I had a little map here, but I think it's gotten moved. That's fine. Yeah, so here we go. This is the lab section. The room that Una said that she was in, datacomms, is all the way down here, and number 2, right up here at the top, that is general testing. You all emerged out of number 7, right there, kind of in the middle.
Okay, so we go to general testing?
Yep.
And then we can leave the packs outside the door.
Yeah.
And that will then...
Sure. Clear your conscience, whatever we gotta do. Let's get unsick first.
She's not recommending it, but I don't know what else we're supposed to do if we don't have that. We don't have anything.
Well, I think.
I mean,
keeping you
anything
two-
that hasn't had like a peer-reviewed study and extensive testing has potentially enormous risks.
Sure, we're dying in a couple hours.
Do you see my fucking
I'm
tendons
not
right now? Because I
suggesting
do.
we don't take those risks in stride. I was just saying why she was maybe suggesting we don't.
Doc, I think you are the most medically trained of all of us. You stay in the middle of this fucking group for right now, because if you get hit, we're probably not fixing this formula or even looking at it. So let's move.
Okay.
Okay. You all start heading to the top room, the general testing, plug in the security override, and the door opens. Again, recently pumped of the water that had soaked everything in this space. So things lie haphazard across several different desks and experiment centers here in the general testing room. It looks like there were different...
We're just keeping track of where we are in the map.
There's
Oh, that's
four of
fair.
us.
The cat.
The cat.
Oh. My bad. Sorry,
there-
I studied humans.
You
Like,
don't forget nuts.
There are several rows of what look like were experimentations, though you don't see anything in here of fauna variety, so it looks like possibly just other oceanic testing occurred in here. But one of the little testing cubbies is labeled BLMC14.
All right.
There is also, surprisingly enough, a coffee machine in the corner of this room that has the lights on. That looks like it still works somehow despite the flooding and everything this facility has gone through. There is a coffee machine right there.
Look, I'm trying to be impartial, but Ethan, you're a monster.
Would you hate if I had that actually already written in before anything happened?
Do you all see that?
You need help, Doc.
Do you see?
I study behavioral sciences. I have taken a few courses. I'll try. I'd love to try to see if there's any notes. I'm very experienced with sophentology, and I look where I expect that I would see field notes on what they've researched or any trial notes, anything I could see about this medicine.
Unfortunately, in here, there were absolutely scraps of paper, but it's
Yeah.
been flooded.
So they're long gone.
Everything in here is waterlogged. But here on this station, that
On
didn't.
the vials, is there?
So attached to the wall here are 3. They remind you of those pre-loaded stim packs. They are pre-loaded injection syringes. 3 of them here, bolted to the wall.
No other information.
I mean, there probably was before it all got damaged. And now you might be able to look through the information that you just got from the servers and see if you find anything about C14 in there.
Yeah.
Can you pull up on your pad? And then while you do that, I will say these are already loaded into injectors, which means that they've done at least a few stages of trials. It would still be in petri dishes if they hadn't done any testing. So there has to be notes.
As you go through the files that you have now on your terminal and you just do a quick Control F C14, you find a few notes on it. The things that catch your eye is that it seems to have the potential, in some cases, to stop early stage infection. But it also can come with extreme nauseousness, and has also been noted that some patients exhibited bizarre psychological responses.
Oh, that's delicate for a really bad situation. That
So we got 3.
We got 3. I will say, I'm the earliest along. I think we can all admit that, right? As far as symptoms are concerned, I feel like I'd be the safest test. Obviously, I'm not impartial here.
Is that how that works?
it's more important to me that you all survive. I'm concerned with us all taking them at once if we all experience negative side effects. I do agree that going one at a time is probably our best bet.
Is it supposed to be you? Or should it be the most fucked up one as well? We draw straws?
So you said they're bolted to the wall, right?
Well, like there were
Places.
little, areas for it to be held so it didn't float. When the water rose in here, they stayed put. So they're still right there in their assigned space on the wall.
I think this might be a moment where it'd be important for us to all reveal candidly what side effects we've experienced.
Chest pain. And writhing.
I feel it in my skin. Yes.
I've had this really, and she'll like go to take off her suit. She's like, I don't think it fucking matters anymore, and just will like showcase like the back of the shoulder, and it's been like, I don't know if y'all have been feeling this thing too, but I just feel like they're all over my fucking body, and I can't get this feeling out. And she just like kind of starts like shaking as she's talking about it.
I think specifically with a display of a body in which everyone's going to then proceed it, I think it would be my instinct to just grab and stick.
Okay.
You're just gonna do it yourself?
Yeah.
Oh,
Just straight through,
where did you
piercing your vac suit.
And also, you want to put this in an area of muscle.
Do you open your vac suit first, or do you pierce straight through?
I think you pierced her.
I think, yeah, I'm impulsively doing this. Yeah.
Okay. Could you please make me a body save?
Body save.
Believing you.
Your boy's kind of mid at
You
it.
got a nice body.
Thanks, babe.
Save.
Well, on here. in real life. But also,
So you have a 20.
no, both
30.
30.
Oh.
That's
But I
plus
rolled
10.
an 88, which I believe is a critical failure.
Okay. So, first, you become, as you inject this, just immediately violently nauseous. You are going to have disadvantage on every roll you make for the rest of the session.
Seems right.
You are also going to have to make me, actually first,
Stress point?
well, yes, take a stress point. There's a lot that's about to go down. Okay. You critically failed, so could you make me a panic check as you start to get incredibly nauseous?
I will take advantage of this panic.
This is a good time to use that. So roll a d20 and take the higher result.
Thank you,
It's like I used it earlier.
Bianca. Highest result is 7. And I have 8 stress.
You have 8 stress. So, you are going to gain a condition called loss of confidence. Take one of your skills that you have and just remove it. You no longer have it.
I don't think I need to care about zero gravity.
It's totally fair. And additionally, could you roll me a d20 one more time as the psychological impacts of this drug will start to manifest themselves?
What if I don't want to?
Never mind then. No, don't. That's totally cool. I forgot about that one.
15.
Okay. You inject this. You start to convulse and vomit immediately into the inside of your suit. You also then, with a 15, the three of you watch as Johnny spasms, vomits inside of his suit, and collapses onto the ground.
Oh, I'm gonna like jump and just like rip his suit off and try to like start like seeing if he's breathing.
He's breathing, but Johnny, you are catatonic for the next 14 minutes. So you see that Johnny is still alive
Yeah.
as you rip this off covered in sick
Yeah.
and is foaming at the mouth.
I'm gonna grab nuts and like throw them on my back.
Yep.
And what's catatonic mean? You're just like
Paralyzed, basically.
paralyzed.
Just
Okay.
Non-responsive.
And his
non-responsive.
eyes are all like glazed.
Oh, yeah.
over and shit? Okay.
He's a vegetable.
Yep. And you do not know that it is for 14 minutes.
No, I don't know. It's for 14 minutes. So just like trying to like, Johnny, please wake up. You just like start smacking him.
No,
in the face a little bit.
you took off the suit, right?
Yeah.
Can we see any signs of the infection on him?
You do not see any signs of infection on him.
It seems like we've witnessed both portions of the potential side effects.
I have to say this just because this is amazing. I just made a roll for Ian over here, for Johnny, secretly. If I had rolled a 50 or above, something would have happened. I rolled a 49.
Oh my gosh.
It's your boy.
He lives, kind of.
So I am definitely freaking out right now because this, to me, the cure was the one kind of hope I had of even getting off of this planet, and now I'm pretty convinced that we're just completely fucked.
I think that is totally right. Could the three of you make me panic rolls?
Shit.
As suddenly that realization kicks in of, wait, this D20 roll.
Okay.
D20 roll.
Oh,
Is the only D20 roll. Compare it to your stress.
18.
Oh, good roll.
Wait, do I want to roll high?
Yeah.
High is good on this.
Okay.
As long as you're still rolling above your stress. If you roll high and under your stress, that's bad.
I haven't rolled a good panic check this whole game. 7.
7.
My stress is
Luckily, the impact of this one will only make itself known if you live and get out of here, as you will be permanently haunted by terrifying nightmares of what you've witnessed.
Oh, just a PTSD, that's fine.
That's
Perfectly
probably going to be
reasonable.
anybody who lives
Did the
in
two of you both succeed?
Succeeded.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm wondering if I can hit him with something else, or
Like
a stim pack, or is that too much shock for his body?
I feel like I would know something about people being catatonic, even
Yeah.
though my specialty is not in that type of medicine.
like an adrenaline or something, just to wake his heart. Like, can I do something? She's also panicking. She's just like, please, please, we have to do something.
It's his body that's unresponsive. I'm thinking. Can I try to make an intelligence check?
Just start pulling everything out of my bag as we're talking.
Yeah, make me an intellect roll.
Oh, will there be side effects though? If I fail?
No, this is just to see what you know.
I got an 18.
It might help. It might be exactly what he needs to at least pull him out of the catatonic state. It's also possible that his nervous system is... So here's what I'll say. There's the potential for success, but because of the state he's in, there's a higher potential for bad things happening than usual. So I will make this explicitly clear over the table.
Yeah.
If you were to use a stim pack, you would be starting at that D10 roll to see if you OD, would be starting at a 3 for you instead of a 0 or a 1. So you would have a 4 out of 10 chance on that roll of it going bad. But a 6 out of 10 of it going perfectly fine and waking him up. It's on your side. Luck's on your side.
Work for John Travolta.
I will say.
And therefore it's great.
I will say.
Pulp Fiction.
I mean, of all characters, Johnny might think that. I'm so
No,
sorry.
you're true. You're right. I did skim some of the. Oh my gosh! I did skim some of the packaging of the stim packs, and I do think that in this situation it might work.
Just with a mite, that's enough for her. She's like, this cat's owner is gonna die, and this cat needs this man, and she's gonna just.
I think she might have a crush.
No, not a crush. I'm just impressed that he guided us through this entire day. Could not care less about this man. Let me make that really fucking clear. She takes a stim pack.
Jesus, you made that really clear. Damn. As poor
all
Johnny
love
there,
nuts,
just
okay?
still conscious enough through catatonic, just hears this.
I'm gay.
Okay, so as you jam that in, before we roll anything, we need to roll this D4.
Yeah, D4.
Or D10, excuse me, and I would like you, please, Johnny, to roll
determine my
that.
fate.
So a 0, 1, 2, or 3, bad. Seven.
still be bad.
Your eyes roll from being rolled into the back of your head, roll forward, everything, every sensation of your body spasming, of the intense muscle cramps in your stomach, the taste of the bile still in your mouth, it all comes flooding to you at once. As you, 1, remove 1d5 stress points. Ryder, could you roll me, just to make things faster, could you roll me a d10 for the healing? Though I'm not sure any healing is necessary to you at this point.
0 is how many in there?
10, or so that's divided by 2. So you would remove 5 stress points.
And heal 4.
You're just the chillest guy.
And I don't think you actually
I've
have
never taken any damage.
any
I just went into a
damage to
catatonic
heal.
state.
You came out better for it.
Yeah.
Travolta!
Oh, I'm sorry. You only reduce your stress by 1, not
Oh,
1d5. 1d5 was the adrenaline rush.
Oh,
For That was me.
So it's reduced by 1. You also now have advantage to all your rolls for the next 8 minutes.
Hell yeah.
I'm so glad that worked.
That's way better than the
I'm so glad that
disadvantage you
worked.
have for the
I-
rest of the
I
session.
was pretty sure.
We're still filming things.
Those will counter out. So that means for the next 8 minutes, you don't have disadvantage. You will then still have disadvantage on every roll for the remainder of the session.
I'm sorry.
You're okay.
Thank you.
No, okay. Rules are
Oh, but there is something interesting also that happens as a result of that catatonic roll. You do subtract 1d10 stress,
Okay.
and you just rolled a 10 on that.
Yeah. Oh, so it does take the.
So you'll take 10 stress off.
Oh.
So you're back down to 2.
I'm down to minimum.
Minimum 2. Going catatonic and surviving has its advantages.
Guys, I feel great.
I can't believe we did it.
I don't know.
We pulled that off.
It's enough for you to help us get out here at the very least.
So while all this was going on, I've just kind of dreamily stumbled over to that coffee pot, and I've kind of plopped on the ledge of the desk where it's at, and I've just grabbed it, and I've been looking at it, and when he gets up, I say, "Cheers, kid. Welcome back to the land of the living."
As you're just holding up a coffee pot full of this brackish seawater that got pumped out of here.
And then I start drinking it.
I mean, fair enough. It's gross. But at this point, who cares?
That's right.
Yeah. I'm just like.
Ryder?
Could I do an examination now that he's back up? How are you feeling? Please describe your symptom. Previously, you said that you were feeling a skittering in your chest. What do you feel now?
Feel fine.
I.
You don't feel the movement around your
it's gone.
chest?
It looks like you experienced both side effects.
Yes.
We were able to bring you back. I wouldn't say I feel comfortable, but I do think that it might be prudent if we use the other 2 doses. We should determine, I guess, who they would be best useful.
Ryder, as this conversation is happening, you feel a stabbing pain again in your left arm, but not your left arm?
My right one.
No. An arm on your left. But not this arm.
I got nuts on my back, just so we know. Not nuts, the cat. So this is happening.
It's a cat. Okay?
Yeah.
And the warden didn't name him.
Yeah.
Some
That is the official.
douchey streamer with the mascot of Nuts the Cat.
Man, Nuts is the official SACCO mascot at this point. Okay.
I want to also point out, Ian, the player, has realized that if Nuts is to survive this, he also does need a dose of this, which I really do hate.
Nah, he might be fine. So my arms
We
are
don't
start,
know
like,
if this affects cats.
kind of contorting, and I can't tell like where the sensation's coming from. So I'll just like start trying to shake it off. Really chill about it.
And do you make attempts at doing this subtly, or
No, they all know we're fucked.
you would absolutely notice
Yeah.
this?
I think we just gotta get out of here and worry about this later.
I'm gonna carefully retrieve the other 2 doses. From
Got him.
I do feel like it would be prudent to either use these ourselves or arm Una.
Una's just as useless as the rest of us. What?
She just has maybe the best chance if it's. The notes said that the earliest you could provide
Why not
the
bring it out?
antidote.
Yeah, why not give it to John and have somebody come get her? We don't have the proper tools to get her out of here.
I think though that we have to recognize that there are 2 doses. That means that there's the chance that 2 of us could make it out.
And the cat.
No, he's doing good.
Can I check on Nuts?
You
Finders
like
keepers.
open the little bag, and he's curled up in the bottom, just made a nest, just kind of looks up, has his little rebreather unit that you've affixed into his nostrils, just looks up. Seems to be doing okay.
I do have a master skill of.
I was told no harm to animals. I was explicitly told that on the consent sheet.
Oh yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Spoiler.
Thanks, Anna Margaret.
I know, I saw that Quiet Place movie the whole time. I was like anxiety ridden, so I was like, thank God, yeah.
Trust
I've
me.
never in my life
Trust
had to
me.
use that website. Does the pet die? But
Yeah.
when I saw the trailer for A Quiet Place,
You
I
need to know.
Trust
can't
me.
watch that movie with it.
If you had not had that on your consent sheet, oh yeah, I'd be rolling for him. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna get that cat.
All right. Yeah, I don't know. Myra's not feeling too confident about the decision on where to put these because, as far as she's concerned, there's 3 people here that are going to need it.
What happened? You
Isn't
just
the-
hear crackling over the speaker. Did you find the C-14?
Yes, we did.
Did it work?
The side effects were as expected, but it does seem to have been effective.
Thank God for that. Okay. Were you all coming to get me?
We are
Yes.
Please
trying
don't.
to find
Please
a way.
don't leave me here.
We're trying to find a way to minimize your contamination.
Yes, please. If any of you are contaminated, please. I've managed to live this long. I don't want to die from that.
Well, you have to be aware that the entire facility is contaminated, so you exiting the room you're in will expose you.
And there's just the breathing and the crackling. If that's my only chance to get out of here, I'll risk it.
I pause talking to Una, and I'm going to turn to face the 3 of you. I took an oath to try to help and not harm. I am fine with you two using these.
I don't know if it's safe for us to be using them down here after what we just saw happen to him. While it worked, it comes at a great cost, and I don't know if we have the time for that
Will
right now.
also say, I don't feel, I took an oath. I do not feel comfortable having any of us leave unless we are sure we are not infected, because this is a place with limited life. There's only this research facility. There's nothing else here. There's no one else that could be wiped out.
I'd rather get to the gate first.
If we were to bring this back to Sakko, bring this to our homes, I don't think I can have that on my conscience.
I have a higher chance of leaving here, obviously given everything that just happened. I'm going to take the data that we got from this mission, and I'm going to leave this shit here. I am not taking that sample, I'm not even bringing it close to that vehicle, and I'm getting off this planet. Hopefully with multiple of you.
I think that it would be important to continue to monitor you. And you need to be truthful. If any symptoms are to return.
Yeah.
Do I believe you?
I don't know what the other option is at this point.
Yeah.
Where are you at, Cyrus?
I had to just take another swig of my coffee.
Your coffee,
I'm-
quote unquote. I think at this point, if you want to have, there are some like very well sealed packets of what seems to be vacuum sealed real coffee here, and the machine does
Dump it
work.
right into the brackish water, and I just drink it cold.
Just chunks of the coffee in there and just mixed up.
Let's get going.
Remove a stress point as you get a little bit of coffee.
Drink's basically
I'm going
poison.
to-
Look,
It's better for
it's
it.
better than the situation at Standard.
Still have both of these injectors. I'm going to remove the sample from my bag since
Okay.
I agree. This was something that you brought up a good point. We should not bring this sample back.
Okay.
I'm going to remove the sample. I have both of these. If we open the door to Una,
Wouldn't it make more sense to leave now and bring someone back? And
I think we just do
Please
it at the
don't-
gate. And I
Please
think
don't
we-
leave me here.
I think we split the samples because
don't
if
leave
you
me
make it out quicker than we do, you keep one, you keep one. We decide what to do when we get to the gate.
And as you all are having this conversation, you just hear the crackling panicked voice
Una, we're
of
not-
Yuna over
Una,
it. Please
we're
don't
not-
leave. Please no.
Una, I need you to take some calming breaths. I need you to breathe in through your nose, and I need you to breathe out through your mouth. Follow with me. Calming breath in. Calming breath out. Slow your pulse. We are not going to leave you, but we also need you to recognize that we need to talk through plans and solutions, because that's how teams work as a unit.
We grab Yuna. We make our way to the exit. We talk about the discussion. What if she has more valuable information? She's been studying it way longer than we have.
And we
I
want
agree.
that information to get out?
No, I agree. We totally grab Yuna. Right now.
Oh, yeah. I agree. I think we absolutely should.
It's
grab
also
her.
the information we gotta get out, but like, if there's not enough cure for the three of us, what do we do?
Hearing that, consider for a second. I understand how dosing works. Vaguely. I am able to legally prescribe medication. These are in pre-dosed containers.
Yep.
When I was Command F, looking at research, do I feel reasonably confident that I do have my own injector as well? I could attempt to redose.
You don't have enough data to suggest, given how little you know about this and how experimental, it's highly possible that if you diluted this or attempted to split one of these doses into two, that you would nullify any chance it would have at success. Now, that said, it's also possible if you take one of these samples and it might be able to be recreated and studied based off of the data you have to create even better or more. But in terms of the samples you have and repurposing them, that might be a little outside of the data you currently have.
And even looking around the room, I don't.
Not in here.
I don't think anyone needs to redose anything. You two take the medicine. And we'll make sure that you're fine coming out of it.
I'm not worried about me. I think we should just get a move on it, and I don't know if we really trust Una either, but I think we should start heading the way that we need to go.
I also agree. We need to start making headway.
Yeah.
Did you hold out one of the injections?
I'm holding both of them, and I'm carefully holding both of them.
I kind of like lock eye contact with you, and I kind of like we're all in agreement whether they want it or not.
Who wants it or not? Me?
Nobody chill.
Wait, what does this mean?
Let's go. Come on. To the gate, right?
Yeah, let's move.
Wait. And as you say to the gate, right, you just hear the crackling voice of Yuna.
I
Wait.
don't- I'm going to walk towards. Una, we are all infected. I will leave food right outside the door,
I can't get
and
out
you
of my
can
door.
exit in your own.
I can't.
What do you
I
mean
can't
you
get
can't
out.
get out the door?
Well,
What do you mean you can't get out the door? You sealed yourself in the door. I would love to give you these resources immediately. I don't understand.
I'm going to shoot
won't-
the intercom.
It
No,
won't.
don't.
It won't. And you
won't
fire
open?
into the speaker
You
right
can't
there.
open-
You hear the speaker still from elsewhere
what-
in
what-
here,
what do I
but
hear?
fainter. You just hear, "Won't open."
It won't open. I want to
Too
go.
weak to try to force it open myself.
We have to help. I have to help. I have to help. I'm going to start walking towards the door.
We don't have enough doses. It's just that simple. We don't have enough doses. You walk over to the door, you pop it open, they get infected, they look like a face on the wall.
Would you rather she? Don't you believe that she has the dignity to choose, and she wants us to open the door?
Yeah, but if you're telling us we
I don't
can't
think any
go
of
out-
us have the dignity to choose anything at this point.
They're also malnourished. They've been there for a week. The odds, I barely survived on a healthy dose. I ate this morning. I had coffee.
Then should we not leave the food and unseal the
Then
door?
leave the food and let's go.
Where's the door that exits?
Exits.
Yeah.
So
get
you're
back
right
out.
here. I mean, the crossroads door is right
Oh, so we
there.
have to go-
You just have to. You're right here. You just have to walk right across to the
She's not even on the way.
sealed way that led to the crossroads. Hers is just right down the tunnel all the way. And even as you step,
you're willing to lose your humanity.
No, I was just more willing if she was on the way than if she was in the complete fucking opposite direction. Ethan, why'd you make this map like this?
Oh.
Uh,
I
I'll go with her.
Listen.
Here,
I
give him
tried.
one of the doses. I'll go with you.
Wait, why would we give him another dose?
I thought you kept.
He's
both of
already,
them.
I have both. He's already taken a dose.
Give him one.
Why?
So because if we get separated, he can get back to the surface and give them the dose so that we can find a cure. Give him one. They'll
Do
go.
we trust him going?
I trust. I brought him back to life. He fucking knows me, and I have his cat.
Wait, no. It's the fact that is he unknowingly infecting an enormous population of people? How can we be sure without further? Are you feeling any
Doc,
symptoms?
we do not have time to be double
All of
checking
us
and
are
cross checking. We're
Do not leave this base.
I will wait for you at the top of the elevator.
I'll hand it to you.
All right, and I'll take you.
I'm going to leave the packs of food and try to investigate the door.
Okay.
We're gonna go together.
And then as we go, I'm gonna pull Johnny aside real quick and whisper in his ear. Listen, you gotta look at all the system doohickeys and all that stuff, right? Yeah. The switches that drain the rooms.
Mm-hmm.
Can you reverse that?
We're going quick. We're not staying long.
Yeah, me and you
I
are
understand.
running.
I
We're
understand.
catching up as
talking
fast
together.
as
So
possible.
here, as this conversation is happening, the
Yeah.
one thing I will say you notice, Johnny, as Cyrus is close to you, his face has started to, almost like tumors that are jelly-like and like throbbing and jiggle as he speaks, as his skin is starting to engorge, and you can see it on almost all exposed parts of his flesh, where it is growing red with blood and infection. And the two of you take off down the tunnel. You can see the door to datacomms right at the end of the room, or right at the end of the tunnel. It has debris pushed up in front of it that looks like probably accumulated here with all the water draining out. As the water was drained this way, they just settled here in front of the door. It would probably only take the two of you 2 minutes to clear the stuff
Clear.
out.
Yeah.
We'll leave the food.
So-
I'm gonna call out over the call out. We've cleared the door. We're leaving the food.
Please don't leave me.
What are you talking about? Leave you? Can't.
Is there a window where we can see her face, or it's just completely closed? Okay.
No, it's just a shut room.
Oh man. If we open the door, I think we need to run.
I got a laser cutter.
Can you move back from the door? Or no?
I can try.
All right. I think that's the speaking as me.
I think that's
We're-
our only option.
We're in a situation where like she's gonna die in here. We might as well just let her out. And at the very least,
She has her choice.
she has her choice. We don't have enough doses to get all of us out anyways by your standards, but maybe we can rough and tough them anyways. So I'm gonna just send my little drone over to laser cut the door.
Don't even need to laser cut it.
Just opens?
I mean, if you have the security
I do.
override
I
and
do.
the debris is closed, you should be able to
I
open
have
it.
the security override.
So we see Cyrus and Johnny running one direction. You get to the airlock that leads to the crossroads, punch in the codes, and because,
Are you coming with me upstairs?
The two of you are together.
well, it's on the same floor.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, gotcha.
So you run that way, punch in the code, the once sealed because of the flood airlock now opens with the emergency procedure no longer in effect. And you run back into the crossroads area here. Could you roll me a D100?
26.
Okay. As we see the two of them run that direction, we cut back to where Ryder and Ingrid are punching in the code. The door to datacomms opens, and a shape falls out at your feet.
I jump back.
I will need immediate sanity rolls from the two of you.
I used your dice.
I got an 81.
I got a 59. My
Just
sanity's
missing
52.
So both of you will take a stress point. I also need now an additional fear save from you, Ryder, as the
It's unfortunately not even.
as the
a
scientist
save.
has
You just
failed their
gained
oh
one stress.
no save, just an auto additional
Okay, I'll take the
stress.
stress.
As a shape falls to your feet, it's a body where the bottom half still has flesh, but as your eyes crawl up it, you see that the midsection is open. The internal organs have been have been loosed from where they were contained, and growing on the chest and face section is this moss-covered, fleshy being with a head and eyes that grow out of the skull of this body. There is a headset still on the skull where the face of this thing, this blue monstrosity, has grown partially out of it, like conjoined twins. And as it falls to the ground, you hear over the speaker, but also from right in front of you, "What's happening? What's going on? I don't understand. I fell.
I need you to
Please,
calm down. I need you to calm down.
please help."
I need you to take some calming breaths.
And you watch the
but I'm
thing
running.
on the ground in front of you
I'm
start
running.
to shudder as the two of you turn tail and run. Could both of you make me
I
panic
wasn't
checks?
gonna run, but
Oh,
I
hold
can.
on. Well,
I'm running.
then what I need is a panic check one way or the other.
Okay. That's fine. Whoever wants to do. I was
Well,
gonna
it's
tell
from
you
both
to
of you.
run, and I was gonna try and see if I can hold my little blaze around.
100%. I need the panic check either way, but you can totally do that.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. That means you roll well above your current stress.
Run, and then I'll let you book it while I just try to
Yeah, roll
like
panic.
go backwards. I roll panic too. I thought we.
Yes,
I thought-
please.
Oh, I thought you wanted one. 4.
You are going to have disadvantage on your rolls for the
Right.
next 8 minutes.
No.
Your minimum stress is also increased by 1, so you can never go down below a 3 now.
Yep.
So as Ingrid turns tail and runs down this corridor, and you start to pull your tablet out to tell your drone to aim the laser cutter at this thing lying on the ground in front of you. As it bolts to the ceiling and starts to heat the laser cutter up, you still hear from in front of you and from over the speakers, "Please don't leave me." As the laser cutter impacts into this thing and burns it away. And the crackling turns into a high-pitched screech for a moment
Ryder.
and then cuts off.
Ryder, come on.
Okay, I'll just start booking it.
The two of you book back.
I have the cat still.
Yes.
Yeah, I was like, you better not just stay and be a
We're-
hero
I
with nuts on your
wanna-
back.
I'm gonna wait till Ryder kind of catches up to me, and then we are running.
Yeah.
I grab her hand. We're running.
As
I know, and as we're running, it strikes me, maybe one of us should take this dosage. Will you take it? I don't. The side effects might be worse. I can't guarantee, but
I don't think we have the luxury of doing it till we get to there. At this
okay,
point, because
okay,
if one of us
okay.
goes down, we're not making it out of here both
okay,
together.
let's go.
And she has her gun out and just starts.
as
running.
you start to run, Doctor, you feel your skin burning. You can feel as your skin is tearing beneath your suit.
feel
As
the
you
time
run,
of it.
you feel it ripping and separating. You feel the warm and then cool of blood as your skin just continues to separate. And as the two of you run into the crossroads area, Johnny and Cyrus, the two of you ran into there. But Cyrus, as you run in here, you put a hand on a wall. Breathing is insanely difficult. Your body feels like it is filled with liquid jiggling as you... And as the two of you turn the corner and run into here, all three of you see as Cyrus's body starts to bloat, pushing against the suit underneath, just engorged flesh everywhere. And Cyrus, before your body collapses, the flesh unable to maintain its hold to your bones, is there anything final that you say before you fall into a heap of organic matter to be repurposed by the bloom?
How much time do I have to speak? Just a few seconds.
Enough to finish what you want to say.
I just look at Johnny, and I say, "Bury this place so deep."
As flesh just begins to slough off.
No one can ever find it. And that's it.
Cyrus takes one step forward. Your knees buckle, unable to contain and support the weight. And when Cyrus hits the ground, he explodes like an overripe tomato hitting the ground.
I don't want to break the mic by screaming.
James, could you please step away from the table for us?
Oh. miss him already. I think Ryder will just have their hands on their mouth after they
Everyone make me a panic save.
Yeah, after
Panic
that
roll,
big
please.
scream.
Actually, first sanity save to see if we have any additional stress to count here.
Got it.
And this will have a multiple stress potential here in these final moments.
Move. 95. Yep.
So if you failed that, add an additional stress and now make me that panic roll. All of you.
Oh,
Even
it's
if you succeeded the sanity, that was just to see if you have an additional
My sanity
point
was
against you.
29, and then I
I'm
rolled
good.
92, which was great. So we're doing a D20. Right?
D20 panic roll, please.
So
it has to be
my
higher?
sanity roll was a 4. And I think in this moment, an eerie calm comes over me. But we'll see if that lasts. A nat 20.
Nat 20. You are
Nice.
fine again. 2 nat 20s in a row there.
I'm
I know.
eerily calm.
And this eerie calm, Doctor, as you realize that the symptoms that you experienced were so similar to those that you saw Cyrus specifically experiencing, and as you watch him collapse and explode on the floor, you see yourself. Unless
this
you take
moment-
that medicine.
I also look at my companions. And I realize I've read Ryder's file. There are people. They're waiting for her. I'm gonna make eye contact with you. We have 2 doses. Ryder, will you please have a seat?
Ryder's like, sorry, I'm like tearing up. Ryder's like tearing up, and she's like on the ground and just like, what the fuck? And like, even though she's not
Have this talk
panicking.
in the elevator, please. Let's move.
I think if the dose is gonna have any effect, we have to move quickly.
She's gonna
Yeah.
hand you the extra stim pack she has.
I'm gonna take notes too.
we should either both take it now or send one back for research. Although to be fair, we still probably have the strands in our
In our
system.
bodies.
They'd be able to.
I think we take it on the elevator.
Okay,
so
let's
we
get on
can-
the elevator and then we'll both. Don't let us leave if we haven't.
Yep.
Okay.
You all run back to the cargo elevator, enter the codes, the doors shut, and as they start to rise, you just hear one more time over the crackly intercom. Please don't leave me. And the lift begins to climb. Doctor,
I'm gonna.
you feel growths on your body under your suit. You feel it happening.
I'm gonna try to administer both doses.
To whom?
You've already taken one.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't seem to be impacting felines. They must have something different in their DNA.
Must be something on the consent sheet.
This isn't my this isn't my area of expertise. I study behavior. I don't study medicine, but I do know how to administer a dosage. I will give it to both of us in an area that has a lot of muscle.
Please, body saves from each one of you.
I'm quite bad at this.
Felines have the plot armor dream.
Fuck yeah, no. My body's so high.
15.
Okay.
Body's 21.
Okay.
65.
65. You don't become immediately nauseous. You do. As you have this injected, you immediately start to feel your gorge rise, and you just vomit over a corner of this lift.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
like
gonna try to pull
crying,
out the first aid
snotting.
kit and like.
I have the stim pack still too, so
Could you roll me a d20, Ryder?
Yes.
I also didn't see the stim pack bring me back, so I'm not gonna.
I
yeah.
know.
Yeah.
You inject this into Ryder. Ryder, you feel an intense pain going down your left arm. You feel your heart rate. Doctor, the patient is having a heart attack.
I'm gonna pull out my first aid kit. Do I have a
EKG, right?
EKG? This is not my area. I pull out the first aid kit and I look inside and I'm like, okay, defibrillators for when your heart stops. That seems like what we need. But there wouldn't be a defibrillator in
Ladies and gentlemen,
a first aid kit.
I am going to roll a
Aspirin?
death save for Ryder under this cup.
I think I'm having a heart attack.
This result will not be seen until someone checks.
I pull out the pain meds, which at least have some aspirin, which is supposed to prevent heart attacks.
Is there a defib in there?
Is there a defibrillator in our first aid kit?
There is not.
I didn't think so. I'll give
This
a
is
stim pack.
standard.
Let's try a stim pack.
Yeah, let's try this back. All right.
Try it.
Okay.
As you inject it, we are going to check the death save here.
What does it need to meet?
Do we want to hold it up
If-
to the camera? I think that might be nice.
I don't know how.
I do. Corey, just get our other camera. Hand me a camera.
It's crucial.
So while we are doing this, just so you all know, the results on death saves in Mothership are brutal.
Okay.
If it is a 0, and a 0 alone, Ryder, you are still alive and functioning. If it's a 1 or 2, you are dying and can be patched up by the stim pack and med kit. If it's a 3 or 4, you are comatose and can recover over a long period of time. A 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, Ryder is dead on the floor. Ryder, as you know your life is leaving you, and that you are not making it off of Merendal alive, with a 5 on the die. As you see Dr. Ingrid and Johnny and Nuts, is there anything final that you say in this moment?
Yeah, she'll be like kind of just wiping away whatever's left there. And she said she'll like lean over to Johnny Keys and be like, Chaz, you fucking keep that cat going. That's a good little bastard. I love that little guy. And you fucking give him hell. And she'll just like fall down. Very dramatically. Kind of coughing now. And scene.
Lua, could you step away from the table, please?
Good luck! Feel free to raid my body. I have stuff. I'm joining my buddy at the table.
As it's still ascending, I just turn and then hit the wall and I go, fuck!
Doctor,
Yes.
you don't have any symptoms of nausea,
No.
but you feel the growths beneath your suit still growing. And there's a fear that tickles in the back of your mind, something that Yuna had said, or something that the notes that you had found on C-14 had said. It had success in early stages.
Yes.
You might be too far along.
I think I am.
You all arrive, the door opens up here to the surface access level of Choi Labs.
Johnny, I asked if you had a family. I do. I need you to take care of them. I pull out my fountain pen. I untwist the cap. It's got an injection. I'm gonna wait here.
Are we at surface?
You're at the surface access level. Now you have to take one more lift that gets you all the way back up to the surface.
Pull out my notebook. I've been keeping notes. I sign them. You need to have a doctor verification, proof of life.
I got you, Doc.
You could have forged these, but I don't know how you can match my handwriting.
Does powdered xenohorn do anything? Just curious. I've had this in my pocket the whole time.
Does powdered what?
Powdered xenohorn?
It does something, but it's not this.
Okay.
It's more in a bedroom help.
Oh, it's like a boner.
Yeah, you have gas station boner pills that you've been carrying around here.
So helpful.
You didn't know what kind of issue it would be. Great time to have.
That
Does
guy.
this help? Bye, Doc.
You show me.
I just pull it out of my pocket. I'm like,
it's got like a very over the top like logo on here of like when you need it fast.
I thought this was a poison. My bad. You already got that. You got that taken care of. I'm gonna go.
Wait, before you go,
Yeah.
I wanna look. What are you feeling?
What am I feeling?
I need to know.
Do you mean sense-wise or in terms of physical symptoms? None. Aside, the lingering nausea
Yeah.
is definitely there from the medication. Your vision is still a little swimming, but no crawling sensations, no itching, nothing.
I feel like
You need to put on one of the additional vac suits we have on ship.
on ship. Yeah. Yep. I won't even enter the ship until.
Sterile.
Yeah.
Sterile environment until
Yep.
you've been fully cleared.
Yep. Yep. What do I tell?
I expect you to delete your footage after it's been provided to the authorities. You can't post this. What if people come back? What
They
if
won't
they
come
try
back.
to take this?
They won't come back.
You have to promise me you're
They won't
not
come
going to
back.
put this on your channel.
I'm gonna make sure this place never gets seen again.
Okay.
I run to the elevator.
You run.
I don't follow.
Are you taking the sample that
No.
was?
Refuse
Okay,
to take
okay,
that sample.
okay,
Yep,
okay.
Yep.
So we see Johnny, Cat in tow,
Yep.
run to the elevator lift to take you to the surface, the long, slow, lonely trek back up to the icy surface.
Yep.
And we just watch as the door shuts and you, Dr. Ingrid, make eye contact for one final moment longer. And once the doors are shut, you start to rise. You are left here alone. That red brick-colored dust everywhere, the body of Ryder right
to
there.
call out to Una. Una, I didn't leave you.
Oh, God.
Una, I didn't leave you. You're not alone.
Are you coming to save me?
I'll try. I'll do everything I can.
You hear something in the voice. I won't leave you.
Thank you.
And what do we see in the doctor's final moments?
Just thoughtful, calm, and silence.
Thank you. Could you step away?
TTRPGs are less fun without your friends.
I'm not your friend?
No, I mean, yeah. But you didn't mean to be able to.
Hey, wait a minute. You arrive back at the surface.
Yeah.
The cold wind biting, a huge drastic change from the humid heat of the laboratory down below. Your ship is still waiting.
Before I do anything, I am going over to the elevator, and I am doing whatever I can to basically override the elevator so it just crumbles. My intent is to break it so that no one can go down there.
The best you can do from here is probably send it partway down and override,
Yeah.
just so that no one can conveniently get in or out.
Yeah.
You do your best to lock this elevator up tight. Start heading to the dropship.
Can you remember the name of the pilot?
Morgan.
Morgan, thank you. Yeah, I start moving to the dropship.
The ramp lowers for you, and you see as a cloud of cigarette smoke comes pouring out. Hey, you're
Morgan, stay right there. Do
Okay.
not come any closer.
And as you say that, we see as Morgan just presses a button and a door shunk closes off the cockpit area from where you are, and the remainder of her conversation is over speaker. Yeah, no problem. Where's everybody else?
Morgan, when I tell you dead as fuck, I mean dead as fuck.
Roger that. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Okay, wait. I need to get in the ship. I need full diagnostics run. I need to make sure that I am not sick. There's something down there. Also, do we have any explosives?
Not on this.
Okay, we're gonna come back with some explosives later, as long as I'm not sick.
Why don't you hop on? We'll run diagnostics once we're off planet.
Okay. I start walking on. And I think I just walk to the nearest seat and I strap in because I know we're about to take off.
Oh, please.
Oh, no, sorry. I was just saying there's this long stare forward where you see this person who puts on a persona at all times. Just not emote in any way and just be.
As you're sitting here, the door shuts, and we see the snow start to kick up around the dropship as you lift off. A small machine from the ceiling drops down and takes a sample of your blood. By the time you're 10 minutes off the planet, you get the results. You're clean. No sign of any infection whatsoever. And you dig a little deeper into the results. You find no indication that you were ever infected at any point. No anomalies.
Are there any traces of the C14 in my blood?
Yeah, absolutely. The remaining lingering compounds of that are absolutely detectable, but no foreign life forms or anything in here.
Okay.
And a horrifying thought. What if you never were? And what if you used one of those doses when you were just imagining those feelings? And as we see the results sitting cold on your terminal, we fade out. And when we pick back up, it's in an office room, a lavish office where 2 employees are dressed in corporate attire, engaged in conversation. They seem delighted. The first will say to the second, "Well, it's about damn time. That previous attempt to sneak this out failed rather disappointingly. Glad we got it in the end, despite some tardiness on the part of the hired help, but that's what you get when you hire mercenaries, I suppose. Not exactly known for professionalism." The other nods in agreement, patting a data stick as he slides it across the desk. "But we do finally have it, and that's what counts. Now we can see what Greg and his research department were so damn excited about. Maybe even nab the upcoming Department of the Year award from under his nose." The 2 figures laugh and begin to plug the data stick into the computer as the camera pulls back a little and reveals the company logo hanging above their office. Dyson Phytology. And the camera fades out.
Can I add one more thing?
Please do.
I think there's a glimmer of it coming back on for a minute as the data stick get plugged in. And you see sort of a loading wheel and a big line of text that says "suck my nuts."
With just a drawing of a cat meowing over it as the 2 employees, "What the shit?" And that's where it closes. Thank you so much for joining us here at Dice and Daydreams for this Mothership one-shot. Come on, everybody, come back in here.
Ethan, what the fuck? Oh my gosh.
Well done, everybody. Welcome back. We got the full table here. Thank you all so much for joining us for this Mothership one-shot. If you enjoy this system, please check it out. It's a wonderful company and very easy to learn. This was the first time any of these 4 played this system, and you see how great they did. You can play it too.
But this is not the first time that Ethan has GM'd Mothership. If you're interested in additional spooky and terrifying and traumatizing Mothership one-shots, you can find them on Go Buff Yourself.
Go Buff Yourself is a podcast, a narrative play available anywhere you get your podcasts. So if you want to hear more Mothership, City of the Crimson Tower, which Anna Margaret is in, we have a Lords of Sin, very traumatizing game coming up. So you can catch more of, apparently I'm the scary guy now, the scary death game guy. So please come check it out on Go Buff Yourself and all the amazing games waiting for you to find here at Dice and Daydreams.
I can't believe the kid did it.
Woo! Woo! We did it, y'all.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh. Barely.
Thank you so much.
Great
and thank
session.
you all for being here. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Ethan, first off, fabulous role playing
Nice
by
job.
everybody.